And we are focused. What's up, YouTube? I got a battle here against GranTurismoMaster4. I know his real name. You do not. Well, I mean, you will, but still. Just call him GranTurismo. It's easier that way. Life's much easier. So, I brought my sand team. I brought my Heatran, pretty much specifically just for hazards. If it dies, I don't mind. I need to start working more with hazards, basically, is what's going on. And I brought Ronald, my Landorus, my Latios, my Rotom, and my T-Tar because this is a sand team. Now, I could have reversed the order when I sent in my Heatran, but leading with T-Tar, it would have led to a lot of bad things. So I feel that I chose my proper lead. Anyway, he's got the Glaceon, Espeon, Jolteon, all really frail. All pretty strong. That's one thing we have to remember. He's got a Zoroark, which most people don't think is a threat, but the problem is you never know when that thing is getting sent in. Team preview is kind of nice, but at the same time, it's like you anticipate everything to be a Zoroark, and it makes you make bad decisions. The Volcarona is here, and Volcarona is scary unless you have a Heatran, because Heatran walls Volcarona completely. Like completely. So, at the beginning, I'm scared of the Glaceon because it can kill my Landorus and my Latios. I'm scared of the Volcarona because if I don't get my hazards up, it can sweep my team. I'm worried about Conkeldurr because he just does damage. So, yeah, enough with the 2-minute intro. Let's just start this shit. So, now you guys know his name. This is Doug. But, just don't call him Doug. It's weird. That's not his YouTube name, and that's what you all know him as, YouTube user. So, I make a good opening decision and lead with the Heatran. Now, he predicts either a fire move or maybe even an earth power, me over-predicting. I'm just here to try and get my rocks up. I noticed he didn't have a rapid spinner, so I might as well do it as soon as possible. That was my priority. Conkeldurr also has priority in the form of Mach Punch, and I just realized that this has a Japanese name. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Anyway, it does just under half. So this is good for me. It means that I can outspeed and attack. Well, I guess not out. Technically, I can outspeed, but because he has priority, I can't outspeed. You guys get it. Anyway, I get a crit and a special defense drop. So I'm like, oh my god. I mean, it sucks, but the thing is, there is a chance of both happening with Earth Power. So, it happens. Anyway, he goes for his priority again, and I'm like, come on, live. And this is why we run bulky Heatran, because it lives with 12 HP. And Heatran has done much more than I could have actually asked for, honestly. Killing something and setting up Stealth Rocks, awesome. Now, I could have saved it for fodder later, but I didn't know what his Jolteon was going to do. I could have switched in my Landorus and just proceeded to do what I wanted. But I just played it safe this battle. I wasn't really here to try and make any crazy-ass predictions or any weird stuff like that. I just wanted to do what I needed to do, and that was, you know, play right. So, I now have technically a switch advantage because he has to send out first. Now I know what he has. I'm going to send... Oh my god! This is why Stealth Rocks is important. People underestimate Stealth Rocks for some stupid reason. And there's why we have them. Anyway, I am an idiot. He switches. I should have predicted the switch. Now, had I predicted the switch like I predicted the switch in my head, but I didn't follow through with it, I wouldn't have just tricked my Choice Scarf to something that could use it against me. Now, I was going to trick it to his Volcarona to prevent it from setting up on me. But now I have a Sash, so yeah, here's his fucking Zoroark. I'm like, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I stayed in thinking it was something else. And this is how you're supposed to use Zoroark, by the way. You don't lead with it. But now that it's not sashed and it took Stealth Rock damage, that is a dead Zoroark. People think that Rotom Wash doesn't have good special attack. They're pretty much insane. I'm so dumb right here. He does this again, and I do not send in my Landorus. Not that my Landorus could outspeed, but I'm pretty sure it could live a Hidden Power Ice from a Jolteon. Although we're not in the sand yet. Anyway, Volt Switch, I'm like, wow, I should have just sent in my freaking Landorus and walled this hit. And because I don't wall this hit, I take almost half. I paid for that shit big time. So he sends in his Espeon. I'm like, wow, I'm kind of behind here. But I'm not worried about it because now I have my Flame Orb off in case I need to come in and revenge kill something. That's kind of why he's here, but like, he does like to do damage. Anyway, I predict the Psychic, Psyshock, anything of that sort. Send in my Tyranitar. And the Sandstream is up. So now if I wanted to bring in Landorus, realistically I could. And bam, there's a Psychic. So that was a good prediction on my part. Now, right here, I make a dumb move. I wish I had Pursuit, because I knew he was going to switch. You don't just stay in on a T-Tar. One does not simply stay in on Tyranitar with an Espeon. So here comes Glaceon. I'm like, well, this Crunch should do a pretty good chunk. I mean, it's taken, you know, 25% from Stealth Rocks, and it's pretty close, especially with the Sandstorm. So I decide to switch out because I don't know what it's going to do, and I have Death Fodder. So let's just scout. Now he goes for Blizzard, and I'm like, okay, now I get to find out what item this thing is. Now it's obviously not Lefties, but I do not know what it has at this point until after this attack, and I find out it's Life Orb. Now I could have sent Conkeldurr in to revenge kill this thing, but I was also predicting the switch to Espeon if I brought my Conkeldurr in. But I could have played it safely and just done that. But anyway, he goes for Blizzard on my T-Tar, and it does a pretty good amount of damage, honestly, and I get a fucking freeze. I'm like, no. But the good news for me is it dies to Sandstorm this turn. So, yeah. Even though I have a frozen Tyranitar, it's not completely useless yet. So he sends in his Volcarona. I'm like, oh god, it's gonna set up on me. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe he doesn't, because he has no health. So he's just gonna go for the Bug Buzz, knowing that he cannot set up on me at this point. And my T-Tar's like, come on. I'm just like, come on, thaw out, thaw out, thaw out. And I should have went for Fire Blast. What was I thinking? I had Fire Blast. Ah, I'm an idiot. But anyway, it dies to the Sandstorm. So Tyranitar has technically killed two things, I guess, thanks to Sandstorm. So at this point, my Tyranitar's fucked. I'm just gonna keep it in his fodder, because, yeah, there's no reason to do anything else at this point, because, yeah, he just had like 40-something HP. It's okay, he did his job. So he Volt Switches again. Now, I once again get the Switch initiative, and he sends out the Espeon. So I send out my Latios, I believe. Yes, I do. Now, at this point, nothing is going to like getting Draco'd in the face. Now, what I didn't know is how much it really wouldn't like getting Draco'd in the face. Thanks to Stealth Rocks keeping switching in and out and in and out, it's an easy kill for Latios. So Latios is doing kind of my cleanup work at the end, being the janitor of the team. Real fast, real strong, good shit. Now, I think this is his last Pokemon. At this point, he's at 50% health, thanks to Stealth Rocks, and he T-Waves me. Now I'm like, wow, what would be the chances I get paralyzed this turn and he Shadow Balls and kills me? Like, that would just be fucking lols. But I don't. I do get off my Psyshock. Now, this is how bad Jolteon's physical defense is and how good Latios' special attack is. At -2, I'm able to drop a Jolteon. Now, that is not a testament to how good Latios, how good Psyshock is, because that just shows how frail Jolteon is, because at -2, I mean, Latios really doesn't have much going for it. At that point, I would normally switch. So, at the end, I still have my Latios, my Conkeldurr, and my Landorus. Now, if I would have been paralyzed, he could have Shadow Balled, possibly killed off my Latios. I would have just sent in my Landorus or my Conkeldurr and finished it off with a Mach Punch or a Earth Power. So, I mean, there wasn't really much else that could have happened. But it was a fantastic game because it was a 3-0 and I had a paralyzed poke at the end. So he fought tooth and nail to make sure he could win this battle, and he came damn close. There were some hacks on both sides. I mean, it's gonna happen, and it's cool because, yeah. Anyway, if you guys haven't decided to type in GranTurismoMaster4 already, I'm going to leave his link below in the description, and you guys need to check this guy out. I don't know if he's going to be posting this battle. I hope he does, because that would be cool to have both battles, both narration, shit like that. But yeah, I thought this was a good-ass game. I mean, a lot of switching, the hazards, man, the hazards. So yeah, like it, hit it, subscribe, and rate it. Let me know what you guys think, and thank you for the battle, sir. Stay tuned, guys.